Good morning. Welcome to Tribune News on Q, your go-to morning news source, only here at the Daily Tribune. We're now live on Daily Tribune's Facebook page, Daily Tribune PH on YouTube, and the Daily Tribune Official on TikTok. For today's headlines. Known as an ally of then-President Rodrigo Duterte, newly appointed National Bureau of Investigation Chief Melvin Matibag has walked into the line of political fire. Ferdinand Marcos Jr. formalized a second batch of LGU partnerships to accelerate the nationwide classroom building program and address a 144,758 unit classroom shortage. A Pasig-based firm associated with the Discaya family has surfaced as a central figure in the suspected ghost and irregular flood control projects spanning Bulacan to Davao Occidental. The Commission on Elections has submitted for resolution a disqualification complaint against Vico Soto over alleged vote buying tied to student scholarship distribution. Agents of the United States Secret Service fatally shot an armed intruder who breached the security perimeter of Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The Philippine stocks opened the week higher as the Philippine Stock Exchange Index rose to 6,488.51 on investor optimism over the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas monetary policy easing. Barbie Forteza said working with Brillante Mendoza on Until She Remembers marked a major departure from her usual projects. Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao will meet in a professional fight at Las Vegas' Sphere this September, Netflix announced Monday. Today is the 24th of February 2026, Tuesday, and I'm Eliana Lacap, bringing you today's top stories. Let's kick things off with today's weather. The easterlies bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms across the Philippines. Zamboanga, Peninsula, Palawan, Basilan, and Tawi-Tawi may experience moderate to heavy rains with possible flash floods or landslides. Metro Manila and other areas will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms, with flash floods or landslides possible during severe storms. Winds are moderate to strong in eastern Luzon and Visayas, with moderate to rough coastal waters, and light to moderate elsewhere with slight to moderate coastal conditions. Now for a traffic update. Light traffic is reported at Balintawak Toll Plaza, Bukawi Toll Plaza, and San Fernando northbound and southbound lanes. Approaching Mindanao Toll Plaza, motorists may encounter an approximate 400-meter vehicle queue. At Mikawayan River Bridge northbound, ongoing safety repair works are causing an approximate 1.6-kilometer traffic buildup. The middle lane, lane number 3, is closed for repairs, while the leftmost lane of the East Service Road from Ever Memorial Garden to Liptong Mikawayan is open as a supporting lane for all types of northbound vehicles. All other areas of NLEX, SOTEX, and NLEX connector, including toll plazas and interchanges, remain light. Now let's move on to this morning's headlines. Melvin Matibag has taken over as chief of the NBI, rejecting claims his appointment by Ferdinand Marcos Jr. was a political reward, tied to his disbarment case against Harry Roque, who faces human trafficking charges and is reportedly seeking asylum in the Netherlands. Despite scrutiny over ties to Rodrigo Duterte, Matibag vowed investigations will follow evidence, not relationships. He took his oath at Malacanang and replaced Lito Magno, urging the public to judge him by performance, not politics. Now, Ferdinand Marcos Jr. formalized a second batch of LGU partnerships to fast-track the nationwide classroom building program, targeting a shortage of 144,758 classrooms as of January 2026. Agreements signed at the Malacanang authorize the local governments to manage procurement and construction, while the Department of Education sets standards and validates completion. Lenny Robredo joined the mayors nationwide in pledging faster permits and priority school construction. Backed by 85.4 billion pesos, the program aims to deliver safe, modern classrooms and speed up educational reforms. Now, Pasig-based firm linked to the Discaya family, St. Timothy, is under investigation for alleged ghost and irregular flood control projects in Bulacan and Davao Occidental. In Bulacan's first district, an ombudsman complaint filed by DPWH Secretary Vivencio Dizon states falsified documents, graft and payments for missing or undocumented projects. In Davao Occidental, a 96.5 million peso river revetment project was reported complete but had barely started, and incorporated in 2014, St. Timothy and other Discaya-linked firms faced preliminary probes, with regulators revoking licenses over continued beneficial ownership and alleged coordinated bidding. Now, the Commission on Elections is set to rule on a disqualification case against Pasig Mayor Vico Soto over alleged vote buying linked to student scholarship distributions. Complainant Victor Baral says the city released allowances between May 6th and 8th with a 10-day election ban, suggesting politically motivated timing. Soto denies the allegations, noting the program as a regular government service cleared by COMELEC in March and urging recognition that it's non-election related. With all pleadings submitted, the Commission will decide whether the scholarship distributions violated election laws. For our international news, U.S. Secret Service agents fatally shot 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin after he breached the security perimeter of President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate in Florida early Sunday. Martin, carrying a shotgun and a fuel can, ignored repeated commands to disarm and raised the weapon, prompting agents to open fire. Trump was in Washington at the time, and no one under the Secret Service protection was on site. Martin, a North Carolina resident, was an illustrator of landscapes and golf courses. No officers were injured during the incident. For our business news, the Philippine stocks opened higher Monday on the 23rd of February with the PSEI up to 23.39 points to 6,488.51. Investors cheered the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas' 25-point cut to reverse repurchase rate, now at 4.25%. Mining and oil led the gains, while property, industrials, and holding firms also rose. Financials were mixed and services lagged. The peso strengthened to around 57.57 per dollar, supported by a steadier oil outlook and shifts in global trade, reflecting improving liquidity and investor confidence amid domestic monetary easing. Now, for entertainment news, at a post-screening talkback on 19th of February, Barbie Forteza shared her experience working on her new Safik drama, Until She Remembers, directed by Kane's Best Director, Brillante Mendoza. Her first collaboration with Mendoza required improvising from a script outline, which she called a masterclass in acting. Barbie plays a high school student helping her grandmother, played by Charo Santos Concho, find closure from a past romance. She returned for an additional shoot in October of 2025, overcoming anxiety for a key dramatic scene. The film premieres in local cinemas on the 25th of February. Now, for our sports news, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao will meet in a professional match this September at the Sphere in Las Vegas, the Netflix announced. Mayweather, 48, returns from retirement, while Pacquiao, 47, ended a 4-year hiatus last year with a draw against Mario Barrios. Their first clash in 2015, the fight of the century, saw Mayweather win by points and earn around $300 million. Both fighters promise a competitive showdown, with Pacquiao dedicating the bout to Filipinos worldwide. The fight will stream live globally on Netflix. Now, a quick look at today's horoscope. Today calls for growth and balance, Taurus. Focus on refining your personality and strengthening your confidence. financial stress eases with parental support, while professional prospects look promising for significant gains. Be cautious sharing personal matters with casual acquaintances, and maintain respect and understanding with your partner. Reconnect with old friends to refresh your mood, but avoid misinterpreting your spouse's words or actions to keep the day calm and harmonious. Now, Katribo, did you know that on February 24th of 1937, Cebu City became a chartered city under Commonwealth Act No. 558, signed by President Manuel L. Quezon? Cebu, one of the oldest Philippine settlements, traces its roots to pre-colonial Sugbu and was later established as Villa San Miguel by Miguel Lopez de Legazpi in 1565. The new charter, authored by Senator Vicente Rama, gave Cebu self-governance, with an elected mayor and council reflecting its growing economic and cultural significance. Today, Cebu City celebrates Charter Day annually, honoring its historic rise as the first chartered city in the Visayas and its enduring role as a regional hub of commerce, culture, and governance. Now, today's viral comes from an Instagram reel that has racked up 790,000 views. Do you ever recall the moment your parents got your report card and immediately started comparing your grades to others? Well, now there's a hilarious way to clap back at them. Let's watch this.
Yan na akong resulta.
Unsa man eh? Resulta pa ba ni? Ano taas man kinay mong HbA1c?
Ang ka nag-diet magyud ko.
So unsa sabot? Sayop ang medtech. Sayop ng clinic, sayop ang laboratory. May padaing lola dito silingan kay normal ilang tanan result. Di man unta good ka and helping a girl. Healthy girl man ka kibaw jud ko ana. You just need to apply yourself better.
Sorry.
Ako nasuko ha. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Oh?
Before we go, the confirmation of charges against former President Rodrigo Duterte continues today and runs until the 27th. Catch Tribune special coverage daily on our social media pages. And that's all for now, mga katribu. Join us again at 1 o'clock p.m. for more updates. This has been Eliana Lacap for Tribune News on Q.